What's good, y'all? 2-3 back in the studio today. I have a sneaker that was going to originally come out during the holiday season of 2024. It was pushed back, and now it's actually going to come out next week. And I got this one a little early, and I was happy to get it. I'll talk a little bit about the packaging, the sneaker itself, a little bit about the history. But now, like I said, it's going to come out on February 15th, I believe is the day. Yep, February 15th. And it's going to retail at $180. You can see by the box, you probably know what I'm talking about. This is the Jordan 1. They're calling it the Reimagined Black Toe. Now, this sneaker, originally, when it was made, it was kind of when Jordan was first coming into the league. They're trying to figure out, what sneaker they were going to use. He started with the airships. This sneaker came out, and I guess they're trying to determine were they going to put the Wings logo on the collar or the word Air Jordan. So when he first came into the league, he actually wore these during one of his first games when he played for the Chicago Bulls. And in this photo, you can kind of see from here, he has the Jordan 1 Reimagined black toe hanging around, hanging over his shoulder. So this is a famous photo from like that 1985. And if you look at his shirt up close, it actually has the Wings logo, but it says Air Jordan. Here it says Air Jordan. But on the sneaker itself, instead of having the Wings logo, it says Air Jordan. Alright, so I popped the top already. On the back of the lid, it says Special Attention, M. Jordan. So this is supposed to be a PE Players Edition, kind of a prototype that they were making for Jordan and never came out at the time. We know what came out, but this was not released to the public. This is what they were thinking about doing. And again, it was made Player Edition for Michael Jordan himself. The box, I think Nike Jordan brand did a great job with the box. Has that iconic photo that we all knew, especially when you're someone like my age growing up. I knew this photo all too well, and I think it's a nice job. They did a great job with this Reimagined series, they're calling it. And we've had a few reimagined. We had the Jordan 1 reimagined. We had the Jordan 3 reimagined. Jordan 5 that just came out, that's considered the Jordan 5 reimagined. So you're seeing more and more in this Reimagined series. So again, pop the top, showed you the lid. The paper, they did a great job with it. It's a lot of photos and different things from the time. You're doing this photo shoot on the playground. You have the skyline. That's a famous photo when Jordan jumped and dunked the ball. He was actually wearing these. So actually a lot of cool photos on the paper. Without further ado, I'll bring to you Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined. Obviously with the different branding on the collar. Doesn't have what we're used to, right? We're used to the Wings logo. This has the word Air Jordan. And that would be on the lateral side. On the medial side, and it's going to be really hard to see, and they say you need a black light. And let me see which one has it. Actually, this one doesn't have it. So the right sneaker, the right shoe, doesn't have it. But on the left shoe, clean this up. On the left shoe, on the medial side, again on the lateral, on the out, we have the Air Jordan. And it's kind of hard to see. They say with the black light, you could really see it. It says, "Best wishes, Michael Jordan." Now the story is, after he played in his first game, he wore these, he signed these and gave it to a friend, and that is the message that Michael Jordan wrote to his friend. Again, it says, my very best, Michael Jordan. So my very best, Michael Jordan. Again, it's kind of hard to read. A very cool piece of history, and that's with the original sneakers, and I think they just sold at auction for a lot of money. The leather they use in it, use quality leather. I think they did their thing with this. The leather is supple. The toe box, I think they did a great job all the way around with the quality leather. The collar, especially you can see it in the collar. It's very nice. It's got that, it's got the best smell, right? New car smell and Jordan sneaker smell. Absolutely wonderful. Two of the best smells, right? New car smell and Air Jordan 1s. Best smell. Anyways, all the way around, the swoosh, it's slightly bigger than the traditional swoosh. I think they did their thing with this, with the history, the packaging, and again, Superfly talked about packaging. That's important too. It's not just, here's a sneaker's wonderful, but give us something to packaging. Tell us a little bit, a story. Sneakers have a story, right? Sometimes, as I say, a sneaker is just a sneaker, and sometimes it's not. I think this is one of those circumstances where it's not. This has a story, it's history. So this is the player edition. This is what Jordan would have wore, and he did wear for a game. But once they were released to the public, this has the black nylon tongue. But after this, they went to the white nylon tongue with the Jordan 1s. And this is just more of a player edition. This is something they were thinking about doing with Jordan. Something that was kind of like, do we put the Wings logo on the collar? Do we put Air Jordan on the collar? All the way around, I really love what they did with it. I think you got a little bit aging in the midsole. It's not that pristine white, and it's not sometimes with the Reimagined. You see it more. Let's see, I have a pair. Let's see, what can I show you? Actually, I'm going to show you this. This was the Reimagined Jordan 1s that came out. It's one of my favorite pair of sneakers. You can see a little bit of a difference with the midsole. This one's kind of aged, but I think I think it was a little more aged with this one. Obviously, they went with the cracked leather, and they really made it look worn, like it's been, lost and found, like we found it in the box 30 years later. The point I was going to make is, we're here, you have the tongue, and that's originally kind of what came out to the public. Is what came out to the public. They went with the white nylon, where the player edition, which was for Jordan, he was the only one that had the black nylon tongue. We have the Nike Air on the tongue with the swoosh. Again, I think the leather quality is really nice. The quality leather, obviously, with the Lost and Founds were really nice. And the story with that was wonderful, but I think people are sleeping on these. I know they haven't released yet, but you hear mixed things. Some people, I don't like it says Air Jordan on the collar. All right, we're just used to this. This is kind of what we grew up with, what we saw at the time. And I get it. I kind of prefer the Air Jordan, the Wings logo, because that's what I'm used to. But this very well could have been what we were used to. If they would have released this is what we've been used to. So I think it's awesome. I'm glad they went back in the vault. I'm glad they kind of took the original sneaker that Michael Jordan wore, and he gifted to his friend. Again, on the collar, he wrote that to his friend. So I like there's some history in it. The leather, I think they really did a better job. Sometimes you never know with the Jordans. Sometimes the leather's really good. I think these are nice. Yeah, sometimes the leather's not good. Good job with these. It comes with, so I already laced them up. It came pre-laced and had the starting of the black and has the red laces. So they kind of just started it like the first row, but I took out the red. And then I laced them up so I can kind of show you guys what they look like complete. Again, these are dropping February 15th. Retail $180. I got my pair a little early, and they pretty much were right around that retail price. I had to pay a little extra for the fees, but I wanted to bring them to you. The black toe is one of my favorite. The Jordan 1 is my favorite silhouette, and I think they did their thing. Again, coming out February 15th. We got the Jordan 1 Reimagined black toe. And again, this is what they use in the iconic playground photo. And that's kind of what we're seeing on the box. Did a nice job. I was going to show you the paper real quick. Different pictures. We got MJ holding the sneakers over her shoulder. A couple of the prototype photos. When you're trying to think of the wings logo. A whole bunch of different versions. You can kind of see, if you grab yourself a pair, you'll see the different pictures. Again, you got the skyline. So I think it's pretty neat. It's history. If you're a fan of MJ, which if you're watching these videos, you probably are. We all are. And grab yourself a pair. I don't think you'd be disappointed. And I know I get the whole thing, but this, come on, it's got the message. It's got a signature on the side. Can you go wrong? The leather quality's up there. They did their thing with this. I really think they did. Great job, Nike, Jordan Brand. Piece of history that wasn't released, and they're kind of bringing it to us and went back in the vault. So I think it's a good thing. If you like my video, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And as always, peace, love. Take care of each other. I'm out. Jordan 1 Reimagined Playground. Best wishes. MJ. Peace.